देहि विद्यावन्तं यशस्वन्तं लक्ष्मीवन्तं जनं कुरु रूपं देहि दयां देहि
Hello everyone. Good evening to you all. And firstly, I'd like to welcome you all to the session. So I'm Leela from ExcelR Solutions. Now I'm going to give you a brief KT how you can log into the ExcelR dashboard and how you can enroll this. How you can access the course materials, recorded sessions from your dashboard directly. Okay. I believe all of you have registered to this course and we would have given you the access to our platform, right? So I'll start share my screen and we'll give you the intro. Okay. Oh, one moment, guys. So guys, my screen is visible to you all, right? Can you please confirm? Yeah. So once you register with our ExcelR, we are going to give you the access to our platform. Okay. So you would have received a mail from onlinelearning@excelr.com. So you would have received a mail like this. The subject is welcome to ExcelR. Please verify your mail. If you have not set your password, please follow the steps which I'm going to explain you now and set your password and log into your dashboard. Okay. So yeah. In this email, you would see this link where you can set your password. So once you click on this link, you would be redirected to one page where you can set your password. The page would be like this. So set your password. There are two options to set your password and confirm your password. So once you are done with your password setup, you would be redirected to our login page. Okay, it will exactly looks like this. Log into ExcelR where you need to enter your email ID and the password you have set using the registered link. Okay, so before that, we conduct multiple programs with our ExcelR Solutions Everyday Learning Program. Okay, whenever we are going to start a program, we give you the classroom access. So if you have enrolled for this artificial intelligence EDL program, you would have received this email. Welcome to the artificial intelligence EDL program. So in this email, you would be notified that you have been given access to this particular classroom and you can access all the recordings and you can access the curriculum like material, whatever we post in it, and you can join the session daily from your dashboard itself. Okay, so guys, if you don't have received any emails from us, do let us know and drop an email to edl@excelr.com. Okay, so whomever have not received any registration mails, we will be giving you soon by today evening or tomorrow. Okay, so once you set up your password, you would be redirected to ExcelR login page where you would be seeing this dialog box. So you need to give your registered email ID and the password you have set using the link which we provided in your mail. Okay, so once you are logged into our dashboard, the view would be like this. Okay, so dashboard view after login would be like this. So whenever you log into your dashboard, you can see these things. This is the classroom name. Artificial Intelligence Serial Program is the current program which is going on now. So for the next 20 days, you can see this dashboard access and you can go to this classroom and you can join the sessions. Okay. And also you can join the session as easily as possible. Like in the today's session, you can see the scheduled one. So when it is time, like when it is 6:45, you would be seeing one thing, join meeting. So when you click on that, you will be redirected to our Zoom platform and you can attend the session. And also you can join the session using the second way. I will be letting you know a moment later. Okay, so guys, is this clear? If anybody has any questions, do let me know. So guys, I can see in the chart that you don't have access to our platform, right? So do send your email IDs to our edl@excelr.com. We will give you the access so that you can join directly from your dashboard every day. Okay, so I'm going for the. So once you log into this dashboard, as I said you earlier, you would be seeing this classroom access. Okay, so when you click on this, okay, so I have mentioned it here. So in order to log into your classroom, you need to click on this right left arrow. So click on this classroom where exactly I have mentioned. And also you can join the session using this join meeting session. Okay, join meeting tab. So when you go to this particular classroom, you would be seeing these four things. Okay, so the curriculum. Whenever we upload any material or practice worksheets, those are available in your curriculum, and also the recorded sessions. For suppose if you want to access today's recorded meeting tomorrow, that is available in your curriculum. So you can visit your dashboard and you can watch that over there in the curriculum. Okay, and what does this meet means? Okay, so as I said, you can join the meeting using this today's session tab. And also when you go to your classroom, you can see meet option. When you click on the meet, there is a schedule like this. See here, 28th March 2022. Under that, you can see two schedules, right? So one is AI EDL program day 1. So every day, the day is going to be changed. For suppose if you want to join tomorrow, you would be seeing AI EDL program day 2. So once you click on that at 6:45, you will be redirected to Zoom platform and you can join the session. Okay. So likewise, you can attend the session by two ways, either from this today's session or from the dashboard meet. Okay, so as of now, you ignore about this discussion forum and coming to the notice board. Whenever we want to notify you about something regarding this program, we will put some note on it, and when you click on that, you would be seeing the note which we paste over there. Okay, so guys, clear? Guys, are you clear? Can anybody let me know? Yeah, thanks for the confirmation, guys. So, yeah, this is about this classroom enabling options, which are curriculum, meet, and notice board. Okay, so in order to access your recordings or materials, you need to go under the tab curriculum. I have mentioned it here clearly. So under this, you can see attendance link in the curriculum. The first very tab is attendance link. So every day you need to submit your attendance response. The link is active in between 8:30 to 9:30. Okay, so when it is time like 8:30, you go that block and submit your response. Okay, in order to process your participation certificates of this AA program, we would require 60% of attendance. Okay, so we calculate your attendance on daily basis. If you get 60 and more than 60% of attendance, we will be sending you your participation artificial intelligence completion certificate. Okay, so below the tab, whenever we upload materials or practice worksheets, you will be seeing in this curriculum folder, and you can access everyday recorded session and the materials. And also once the program is done, we will give you the assignments as well. So for your reference and for your practice, we will upload the assignment sheet folder in it as well. Okay, so you can download those assignments and you can practice over there. Any questions, guys, regarding this dashboard or anything? So I have one question. I see in the chart window, ma'am, we enroll for many courses. How we can access? So guys, whenever we are starting a program in our ExcelR, we will notify you through mail. Okay. So you would have enrolled for the DA. So you would have invited for it. And now you enroll for this artificial intelligence. We have invited you for that, and we have given you the access to this platform, right? Classroom. Likewise, whenever we are going to start programs, we will notify you. Okay. Yeah. The assignments will be uploaded once you are done with our lectures. Okay. The recordings will be available for the lifetime in the dashboard. Okay. There is no such limit. Yeah. We are going to conduct this course on the weekdays. From Monday to Friday, we have these classes at 7 to 9. Okay, guys. So, any questions? If you face any difficulty to join this dashboard and to access this recorded materials and all, you can reach out to us using the mail ID edl@excelr.com. Okay. So guys, without further delay, guys, whoever or messaging me in the chat window that you don't have access, can you please let me know through edl@excelr.com mail, or else we will try to give you the access by the end of the day today. Okay. Can we fill up the attendance now? No, no, Pratik. At the time, like at 8:30 only, you can access this attendance link. Okay. So far clear?
Hello team, very good evening all. So John is the trainer for AI program. Okay, so he would be taking up from today. Hi John.
Yes, hi Shruti. Very good evening.
Yeah, hi. So you can just start the session, John.
Fine.
All over. Yeah.
All right then. Thanks, Shruti. Fine then. Very good evening, everyone. So is my voice is loud and clear to you all? Once confirm me on the chat box. Hi and good evening. Hi Shubhan. Hi Hari. Clear. Wonderful. Good to see all your responses on the chat box here. Hi Sakshi. Hi Jankhavi. Wonderful. Your audio is clear. Great. So good to know that. I hope everyone are excited to attend this artificial intelligence program. And I believe you might have heard of this artificial intelligence everywhere today in the market. Whenever you're listening some YouTube videos, or whenever you are watching this, or whenever you're reading some content, artificial related advertisements will come and chase you. And I think you all wanted to know this, but you were thinking of getting a better platform. So I think this platform, which you got it here from ExcelR, I think this is very great, so that I can look into all your queries and everything. Yes, Chaudhary, I will be telling about myself. So in a while. So, and I could see there are a lot of, I'm able to see around 300 here in Zoom, and a lot of learners are watching online. Appreciate all your time and efforts coming and learning this program, even though it is free. And please utilize this opportunity in taking a lot of contents here. So I would really happy to help you all in case if you have any queries related to your artificial intelligence projects, or any queries related to assignments. I would be happy to help you within this 40 hours of training program. It's all about 20 days. So before I get into this training and agenda, let me introduce about myself. So my name is John Gabriel, and I've been into this industry for almost 5 years. And I started my career as a software developer, and then I worked as a technical support executive, which is in one BPO company. And then I heard about data science, and then I self-learned it. Then I got an opportunity to work in some internship programs. Then I moved into one company and I worked as a data scientist over there for a couple of years. Then I again written a book, which I published it on Amazon. The book name is Data Investigation, EDA the Right Way. So that's what the name which I've given. So you can find it online. So I have written, we 4 colleagues, we got together and we have written a book and we published it over there. And apart from that, I used to release some podcast in my Instagram profile related to this artificial intelligence and everything, and also provide some corporate trainings in case if it is really required. And with ExcelR, it's been like more than 1 year. I'm delivering the training program for artificial intelligence and also data science related contents. So, and I've also handled various projects related to this natural language processing, which is again coming under artificial intelligence, and a lot of other advanced techniques which I've used it. So during the training program, I will be explaining whatever the projects that I worked on, how you can apply this artificial intelligence in your industry. I know I got to know that most of my learners are from here are from engineering colleges, and I think few faculties also joined this particular meeting. So I think everything it should be knowing to. I think you should be read about this particular artificial intelligence somewhere. But in case if you have any queries today, it will be an introductory session. So we will be having a discussion over there, and I'm able to see all your queries on the chat box. I will definitely respond to all your queries here in a while. In case if I'm missing there, definitely I will be reading it. Okay, so you can post all your queries there. Yes, so this is all about me. And great. So let me take some questions. So my full name is John Gabriel Chowdhury. So OnCar is asking which programming language is required for learning this AI course. Python, one programming language is sufficient. OnCar, Python is sufficient. And Sakshi, sir, you covered all syllabus of A in this course. Sakshi, I can say maybe you will be getting in 30 to 40%, I can say, because 20 days is not at all sufficient to learn complete AI. AI itself a biggest thing. But what is the starting point and few starting point steps, and also I will be giving you the topics. After reading or after listening to some few of the topics, you will understand from here where you have to go and learn the rest steps in case if you come and enroll to ExcelR in AA program. So we will be learning a lot with respect to AA program, but here, since it will give you an idea what are all the things which is available, what you have to learn and everything, you will be having it over here. I think I answered your questions, Sakshi. So Krishna, your Kaggle or GitHub ID available, sir? So I usually not maintain Kaggle here because I consider Kaggle as a learning platform. I don't participate in any competitions. Why I let you know during the training program, Krishna. And please repeat your book name. So my book name is Data Investigation. You can find it over there. Data Investigation. So Aditya, I want to pursue masters in AA from Germany. Any advice? So masters in AA, Aditya, maybe again, I will be looking into your queries for the next 5 minutes. In case if you have any questions related to this AA course, you can ask me now. So sharply at 7:35, I will be getting into the today's content. All right. So I'm able to say, Aditya, I want to pursue masters in AA from Germany. Any advice? So again, Aditya, why you wanted to pursue masters? Because what is your goal? If you wanted to get some focus on the certifications, getting more credentials, yes, you can enroll into it. But if your goal, if it is to get into the job as quick as possible, complete, because if you're going for any master's degree, it will be a 1 year or 2 year program. But in case if you're focusing for a training program like this, it will be a 3 months program, and post it, you will be working on one projects or two projects, a couple of projects. It will be a kind of 6 to 8 months time period. So within that thing, you will be getting into the job. So based on your purpose, you have to choose your masters or this kind of training program. So that's what I say. So Premnath, how it will be useful for mechanical engineers? Premnath, I had delivered this content for the last couple of years, and I placed a lot of learners who are from mechanical domain, civil engineering, and who had 11 years of career gap. And I'm able to, all my learners are still in touch with me. So everyone are getting placed here with a decent packages. Even one mechanical engineer who enrolled into ExcelR, I think before 6 to 8 months. So he was with ExcelR. He slowly went through all the phases what ExcelR has provided. So firstly, one learner has enrolled into the program, 3.5 months of training program, and then he has to complete all the assignments, and then he has to get into projects, and then he has to go for the mock interviews, and then the placement phases. Everything from the starting point till the end point, ExcelR will be with you to get you placed. But the one point is nothing but, no matter if you're from any non-technical background, so if you're able to give your complete effort and time, whatever the trainer, let it be me or any other trainer, if I'm just giving you some task, if you're completing it within the given timeline, that is going to be very much useful. So the learners who are completing that, and they are able to get placed. Okay. So Sai Kumar, which language is used to learn AA? Python, Sai. And Jagdish, sir, as per the introduction to ExcelR dashboard, I have to get 4 hours training in 40 hours, but in my dashboard, I'm able to have data analyst EDL program. So it is a 40 hours training program, Jagdish. In case if you have any related queries or discrepancies, you can contact to the team. So it's basically 40 hours. So every day come back here. I think you have missed the first 15 minutes of lecture, which was given by Leela. Maybe you can get in touch with them. All right, and Amit, if possible, please share any reference book for the AA course. So Amit, usually not refer any books. Why? Because if you're reading any books, it will be in the perspective of one author. So basically, if you related to one topic, if I'm just giving you one topic, if you're just reading that topic in internet, lot of people, lot of contributions people had given to that same content. If you just try to read out multiple authors' view, that should help, not with respect to only one person. Okay, Thano, sir, we will get the certificate and this course completely free now. So, but I just want to confirm from you. Thano, I think so. I'm not sure how much percentage of attendance. I think 80%, I think so. So if you're keeping that, I think certifications will be given. Sadiq, basic to advanced AA, how much time will during? So basic to advanced AA, 3.5 months program, Sadiq, if you're with the proper flow, or if you're going with the self-learning, it might take from 1 to 1.5 years to learn itself. If you're enrolling into one particular program, you will be getting a good mentor and one good roadmap to take you and land you in one particular pace. Fine. So, sir, I'm in my 4th semester. So after this course, can I apply? Yes, Aditya, you can apply it. Tano, is this course good for HR? Yes, HR, yes, because you will know just a recruiting, but you need to completely change your domain. Tano. HR, being HR, that doesn't help, because HR doesn't have, means being a HR, you won't be having any technical knowledge. Only the main role is nothing but you will just be a bridge between the requirement, between the companies and the people. So you'll just take it and just hand over to them. So you have to learn technical skills, and if you're learning it, then your designations will be moved to a higher level. This course, yes, definitely for HR, any profile, this is going to be very much useful. So please keep book name and your profile in FB or LinkedIn. Yes, in my LinkedIn, it's there, Kanu. Krishna, I haven't get this course in my dashboard, hence queries like this support. Shall I utilize this? Yes, Krishna, you can use that. Do you have YouTube? Kanya, no, I don't have any YouTube channel. I wish I will start soon. Sir, I enrolled for data analyst course. Will it include other? I'm not sure about that, Vaibhav. So during all your queries related to data analytics, you can talk to the team, Vaibhav. Sakshi, I'm from non-active sector, so this course, yes, it will definitely help. Data science versus AI, we will be covering it, Parma. How this AI will be in academic and research activities, we will be covering it, Srinivasa. So, sir, can we use JavaScript also? Yes, we can use that, Sai Charan. To come up with any applications end-to-end, we need to use JavaScript and a lot of other things. We have to switch between a lot of other stuffs as well. What is the difference between AI and ML? We will be learning it, Sohel. So do we need to learn Python for this course? Yes, Aditya, I will be covering that. All right. So what after 40 hours of program? So after 40 hours of program, you will be getting an understanding about what is this AI, how the project we are working, and what is it, how exactly we are differentiating between machine learning and deep learning, how we have to work in any sorts of projects, what is the baseline to work with, you will be getting it. Hi Vivek, I'm from medical science and interested in learning AI. Is there anything which I have to read as prerequisite in this course? So good to know, Vivek. So if you're from medical, so the major point is already you're having good domain knowledge. And the only thing is you just need to read how this AI is going to be applied for medical industries. That should be fine. And rest all stuff, we will be, what are the basic things we will be covering it up. And in case if you wanted to more about this, so there is a specific course for data science for healthcare industries. So maybe try reading about it, you will be getting a good understanding about prerequisites. This course is itself a prerequisite for. Already you can just directly watch this. Since Onkar, since you said Python is a language which is required to learn AI, some of the basics, will you? Yes, I will be teaching from the basics of Python, Onkar. I'm considering everyone as zero here, even if you're from any carrying any good sort of experience. I'm treating everyone from the zero, so that we will be starting from the scratch. You don't need to worry about it. And Garbage, should I have any basic background to learn AI? For now, not required. I'm expecting the prerequisites, such your time, your efforts, and all your efforts towards this particular daily given task. Today it will be an introductory part, but from tomorrow onwards I will be giving regular tasks, daily tasks. I will be giving it up. So since you have few of them have connected from online, you are watching in YouTube streamline video, and you are connected in chats. I won't be able to look into your tasks, what have you worked on. But in case if you're enrolling into the program, there is a dedicated team to look into all your assignments, to give a proper support, everything. It will be they will be guiding you, and even I will be guiding you on it. So that will be taken care. But here you have to work on it. In case if you have any queries, you can just come and ask me here. I will be giving some time to look into all your queries. Okay. So Ashwin, sir, I'm in 6 semester. Do you think can I make? Yes, Ashwin. So you're at the right place. Mohit, I'm from the same field. Wonderful. By the end of 8th semester, great. Will this course enhance my? Yes, definitely. Definitely, Abdul. And Avira Makali, this course only I can see in my ExcelR login. Maybe you can check with the team, Veera. I think if you're having the mail ID, I think so you should be having it. Just try to write a mail to them. They will be helping you there. Pushpa, so sir, I have registered for artificial intelligence course after getting mail from group, but I'm not getting from where to join the lectures of this course. Please help. Again, try to write a mail, Kushpa. So I'm not getting from where to join the lectures of this course. So just watch the initial 10 minutes of the lecture again. You should be getting it. I think Purni Kushwaha. Yes, you should be getting it. So is AI useful for MCA students? Yes, it will be useful. While assessing performance appraisal of HL, this will be very useful. Great, Srinivasa. Good that you pointed that out. Yes, performance appraisal. Yes, because definitely in Excel sheets and everything, yes, we can be used. We can use this particular part. Good that you highlighted that. Sir, AI was hard or what? So it's all in our mindset, Deepak. So nothing I feel it is hard. Everything, let's say if you wanted to learn this dance or whatever it is, so initially it will be a little bit hard, right? So you don't know how to keep your leg forward, backward, you will make a lot of mistakes. But if you're practicing that regularly on a daily basis, slowly you will be understanding, okay, this is how things are like. So in the similar way, initially it will be a little bit hard, but when you're getting used to that, it should be fine for you. And let it be anything, not only data science, any skills if you wanted to learn from scratch. Abdul, can you share your LinkedIn ID? You can just search for John Gabriel Abdul. You should be getting it. So outcome of this course, I think I've already mentioned, Mohammed. So do we need to know complete Python? Some basic stuff, it should be fine, Vaibhav. Do one need any prerequisites? No, nothing required. Which are the basic terms? I will be covering it. And commonly used artificial neural networks. Yes, I will be covering it. Do I need laptop? Yes, you need laptop. All right, Pranav. Leelavadi, I am a researcher in mathematics. Do need to prerequisites not required, Leelavadi here. So everything I will be taking care here. My qualification, I'm a BE Electronics and Communication Engineering. Sam, yes, I'm not sharing anything. I'm just answering the queries for 10 minutes. Today, mails not received to join. Maybe from tomorrow you will be receiving it, Srinivasa. I think if not, try to write a mail because I hope everybody got the mail. In case not, try once writing a mail to the mail ID what you have got. So how to give the attendance? Our team will get back to you on that, Sumanjit. Have you done any project units? Yes, I have done it. Sorry, sir, I joined late at 7:30. Can you please tell me from where I get the info? Neil, I just watched the recordings yesterday. So because just try to join in time. That should help you out. I got your LinkedIn. I didn't start. Okay, Saichiran. Main programming language. All right. Fine. I think is we are doing real-time AI project. Yes, Neil. Any examinations after 40 hours course? Maybe since I'm the trainer at Srinivasa, they should be having it. Team should be having it. I will be. Yep. A can be useful for MBA. Yes. Please give your bio and Google link, please. Sure. So you can just look into my. Just give a minute. Just give a minute. So this is my LinkedIn. Let me just give you my LinkedIn ID. You can just take it if you wanted to. Or you can just take a read on it. So you should be understanding who am I and everything if you have any queries about me more. Yes, Akash. Yes, Ashish, mostly, yes. How to do internship in A and ML? So firstly, you have to learn what are the basics of A and ML, Najam, and then you will be getting an opportunity even from the ExcelR is providing you internship opportunity post completion of the program. So you can enroll into that internship. So then you can get into the companies. Okay. All right, Aditya, I can see that. So regarding previous days, all your recordings should be given to you. We can take a look on it. Is this certification course? Yes, I think so, Tanisha. I think you missed the first 10 to 15 minutes of lecture. In case if you missed it, just go back and watch it out. All right, so the time is 7:45. So let me just check it in YouTube. All right. Harshavardhan, team will get back to you on that, Harshavardhan. I think everybody, a lot of things has been noted down. So I think in YouTube, the blank screen is coming up, but I think you should be able to hear my voice there. Can you once scan for me? Maybe those who are attending from YouTube. Is my voice is loud and clear? All right. Jessica, I think you should be getting it, Jessica. That's why even the attendance, everything has been marked here to get a certification. For last course, just once try to write a mail on this. Srinivas, I'm not supposed to share my personal mail IDs and everything. You can reach me out over my LinkedIn. For more queries, you can reach out to ExcelR team itself. So they will be take your queries and they will get back to me on that. All right. Himaja sir, what can we expect from this course? Will I be ready to do a project? Yes, you will be ready, Himaja. Yes, Omkar, right? And regarding all your dashboard access, all your queries, just try to write a mail. Team will get back to you on that process. Okay. In case if you have any queries related to machine learning, data science contents, I will be helping you on it. But in case any recorded videos, if that is not available, dashboard access, if that is not available, the initial 15 minutes, I think team has explained. In case if you did not get that completely, try watching it again, or else they have given on mail ID, try to write a mail, they will be reaching you out. Okay. Fine. So let us get into today's topic. So I hope I have understood my learners here. Just like flowchart, please give dashboard access to all. Srinivas, I got you, but the team will take a look on it. Dashboard and everything, the team will look onto it. Fine. So let us get started now. So let me stop this 1 minute. I'm not looking into your queries now. That is keep popping up, so I'm not looking into it. So let us get into today's content, and then if you have any queries, I will be giving you some time. You can just ask. All right. So today, what we are going to look into, it's nothing but today we are able to see a lot of this artificial intelligence. We are able to see this artificial intelligence related things everywhere, right? In the market, we are able to see artificial intelligence, and it's becoming boom in the market. So whenever we are listening to any YouTube videos, as I said before, so you're able to see artificial intelligence. So it is something trending today in the market, and a lot of universities, even they have kept this data science and artificial intelligence topic into their main subject. So now, what is the reason behind it? So is artificial intelligence, is it becoming booming today in the market, or is it something available already? What is that? So I'm just getting confused more. So firstly, we will understand, is artificial intelligence, is it becoming boom today? Is it available today in the market, or is it already available? So that is the first part. First 20 minutes we will be understanding it, 20 to 25 minutes, and then we will be understanding about what are all the different designations which is available with respect to data science, artificial intelligence. So for example, we are having data engineers, data scientists. Who are they and what is their role? And the data analyst, what is the difference? Since you have already completed this data analyst program, what is the difference between data analyst and data scientist? What is the main distinguishing factor? We will be learning it. And then I will be giving you a picture from where you have to get started to learn this artificial intelligence program and everything. So these are the major 3 topics that we will be looking into it, and we will be winding up our session before 9 o'clock. All right. Let's get into today's topic. Let me share my screen now. See this. I think it is visible. So basically, I just did one small study. Is it visible to everyone? Once confirm me. Is my screen visible to everyone? All right. Great. Fine. So now let's understand. See this. This is just a brief history about artificial intelligence. All right. So before even we get into this particular part, let me just stop sharing it. See this. Anybody has, I think you should have heard about, I'm just stopping it. So I think we would have heard about this industrial revolution in our schoolings and everything. In the history subject, we should have heard about this industrial revolution. Basically, this to get into this artificial intelligence, the base is nothing but industrial revolution. Now, what is this industrial revolution? It's nothing but in the 18th century it started. So people started moving from rural areas to urban areas. So at that time in the 18th century, this steam engines got accelerated by the economy. So people started running behind the steam engines and they all got curated. Hey, this train, this is a steam engine. How it is, from where exactly it is getting power, how we have to load the steam engine. So what is the source here? So what are the things that need to be done? So people were very much wondered about the steam engines. Now everybody talked about the steam engine. And in the next century, in the 19th century, this electricity got accelerated by the economy. So what do we mean by that? So a lot of new inventions came with respect to electricity, bulb and everything. A lot of things came with respect to electricity. Now the previous century, that's where we call this industrial revolution 3. This computers and automation got accelerated by the economy. Now see this. Yes, Bushra, I'm not sharing it. So see this from industrial revolution 3. See this. This is what I just meant by computers and automation. Industrial Revolution 3, that is the previous century, the 19th century. Now we are in 20th century. So here in Industrial Revolution 3, computers and automations got accelerated by the economy. Now, this is just a brief history. See this. In the year of 1950, a computer scientist named Alan Turing asked a question. Are there imaginable digital computers which can do well in the imitation game? Which is nothing but, it is just a question he raised in his mind. Can machines think like human beings? Maybe if you would have watched this movie named Imitation Game, you can match what I'm trying to say. So there is one scientist, Alan Turing. It's his thought process. So he wanted machine to think like a humans. So that's what he just thought about it, and he worked a lot. But I think yes, Omkar, and all your queries I will be answering. Not audible? Oh, yes, my voice is not audible. Yes, my voice is not audible to everyone. Once confirm me. It's clear, right? So Saloni, once check it, just re-log in. You should be able to get it. Okay, then thanks for confirming, everyone. All right, let's get into this. So a computer scientist, see this, from Alan Turing, it all started. And in 1956, after 6 years, that's the birth of AI had happened. John McCarthy, an American computer scientist who's widely described as a father of AI, coined the term artificial intelligence in one conference while he submitted his research paper. Basically, if you're getting into this PhD or any even MSc programs and everything with respect to any big universities, you need to submit your research paper. So if your research paper, if it is getting when you're just submitting it to them, if it is just, if it need to get properly, they have to agree with whatever you have just written it over there, right? So this person, John McCarthy, he is now called as the father of artificial intelligence because he coined the term artificial intelligence in one conference paper, right? So this is when 1956 is artificial intelligence got introduced. So now after 3 years, the first lab is established. MIT first established the AI lab in 1959. Since then, it has been emerged like MIT lab for science, one of the most important labs. So now now in 1956, artificial intelligence name got coined. And after 3 years, a lab was established. Now in 1975, Stanford University developed mycin in 1975, which helped physicians to identify the bacterial infections such as meningitis. Now, what is this? Now, machine is identifying what is the bacterial infections available within a human. Now, until that particular point in time, human need to clearly look into it. But now they just transferred the human intelligence to a machine. Now, machine is able to identify or detect what is the disease or what are all the bacterial infections available within a human. So it is a very big invention at that particular point in time. So now why all this invention is happening? Because in the previous century, computers and automation, that's where with respect to computers, how can I automate the things? That's what it is happening in the previous century. Now in 1987, so the AI interest drops. Why? Because even though 1975 we are able to come up with a lot of things, but in 1987 companies are not ready to invest on AI because they lost their interest because of their continuous failure. Now, okay, now good invention is happening, but they are because of that people started investing more money. But if I'm just, let's say if I'm investing some money, I would definitely expect some good profit over there. But if I'm investing my money, only money again and again and again of continuous failure, I'm not getting anything, then why should I even give my money for this particular project? So now the investors are not ready to give their money to work on this AI projects. So because of that reason, so what had happened, lot of many investors, they stopped investing on this AI related projects. But again, there would be definitely some investors who wanted to give a try on it. So again, they tried it. And in 1997, the first computer to beat a chess champion, that's what here I just mentioned. IBM's chess playing computer beat the world best chess playing player in one game on 1996 and win the entire match on 1997. So now a machine in one chess playing game has defeated a human being. Now, how can a machine can defeat a human being? So basically machine by default, it's nothing, it's just a machine. So now here we are having a calculator, right? So calculator, now we are having it in our hand. Now we are able to have as human beings. Now when human beings are growing up after 20 years, who's going to have more intelligence after 20 years, calculator or human beings? What do you say? After 20 years, calculator or human beings, who's going to have more intelligence? Okay, I'm getting a mixed up answers, calculators and human beings. Now calculator, if you say calculator, calculator can do only calculations, right? But if you take human beings can do some calculations based on some current events. He can take the next actions. He can think something new based on the emotions he will be playing it up, and a lot of things he will be doing it. So it's matrix terminator, I'm not getting into that stuff much. So now here a lot of again those kind of things is also happening here. But after 20 years, calculator task, that is a mission, is to perform the same task again and again and again. But human is able to come up with the new tasks. Now human is human is inventing a lot of new things in the market. Why? Because human intelligence is for it's becoming like anything. It is just growing up. So how it is happening? Because of the neurons, whatever we are having in our brain. So that intelligence, a human's intelligence, we are transferring that intelligence to a machine. So because of that, a human, how to play this chess game, a chess playing player, he had transferred his intelligence to a machine, and because of that, finally that machine had replaced or that the machine won that entire match in 1997. So it's all happened because of this industrial revolution 3, computers and automation. So the point here is nothing but AI is not available today in the market. It is all there since 1950s. That's the point. Let's again just let's continue this. Now we are into one industry, we call this industry revolution. We call this industry 4.0. We call it as a digital transformation. So now we are into this era, we call it as a digital transformation era. Now what is this digital transformation? Digital transformation is nothing but we are trying to make everything connected. Now what is that trying to make everything connected? Now we are having our mobile phones, which is nothing but this internet of things. We wanted to move from one location to the another location. Let's say we wanted to book one Ola cab or one Uber, so whatever it is. So we wanted to move from one one place to the another place. Now what is this? So now we are just giving it and start place and end place. Now within the shortest route, we are able to reach towards the end location. So it is just trying to make everything connected. And again, we are having the smart watches. Now I think you might have heard about this heartbeat monitor smart watches. Again, what exactly those smart watches are able to do? So it is trying to understand your heart rate, and based on that, it would just give you an alarm. So now if you just see, if you have read about this heartbeat monitor smart watches, what exactly this would do, it will understand the heartbeats, and basically it would be fitted for athletes and for this old people, we can say grandfathers or grandmothers, those who are having some heart problem. If it is getting fixed to that kind of persons or people, what will happen if their heartbeat, if it is pumping beyond one particular limit, it will raise an alarm, or it will just push a notification to her to that particular person's caretaker, so that what will be the message? Hey, your grandfather's or this person's heartbeat is raising beyond one particular level. You need to definitely take him to the hospital. So now a machine is trying to understand your heartbeat, and it is trying to prescribe you have to take him to the hospital. So how it is happening? Digital transformation, everything, pattern understanding, everything is getting connected with this respect to things. And again, now let's say a person here, I'm able to see, let's say I'm able to have Adil. Now here Adil is having here, he was attending this lecture. Now let's say Adil wanted to know, he wanted to understand whether he's eligible or not eligible for a loan. Now, before few years, or before we can think of 15 to 20 years, what is happening? If you wanted to know that whether we are eligible or not eligible to get a loan from the bank, we have to carry all sorts of documentation, and we have to stand in a long queue in the bank, and we have to get one token, and we have to wait for a longer period of time, and it will take a long time. And even the bank offices also, they will be completely occupied within their given time. Now, what has happened? Now you can visit some websites like paisabazaar.com. You have to fill in some applications being at one place. You don't even need to visit a bank. Now, with respect to whatever the documents you filled up, application is going to say whether you are eligible or not eligible. So this is something which is made Internet of Things. Everything that's made connected here with respect to web applications or mobile applications. Everything they are trying to make connected with this kind of thing. So that's what we call it as digital transformation, trying to make everything connected with respect to this applications or this IoT kind of steps. That's what it is happening today in the market. Now here again, this if you take surveillance cameras, so I'm just speaking about some applications here. Surveillance cameras, what exactly this is going to do? If you're crossing earlier, now police officers need to stand it, and they have to see what is the speedometer, they will be checking it up. Now this is not happening here. Now automatic speed detection, that's what it is happening here. These are all the few applications with respect to AI. Now if you're able to go beyond one particular limit, your vehicle image, it will be automatically captured, and number plate, it will be detected, and that number plate, it will be pushed to their government database, and immediately you'll be getting a notification stating that you're fined for 10,000 rupees because you crossed beyond the speed limit. Now, how it is happening? Trying to make everything connected because we are into this digital transformation. So able to understand the power of digital transformation, why this artificial intelligence is becoming pretty famous today in the market. Are you all getting it? Kishore, great. Others? Fine. Great. So now let's continue this. See this, that's what this digital transformation is all about. So Tanu, everything is done by online. The world is becoming digital. Yes, Tanu, you're rightly said. That's what it is happening. So we have to realize that, and we have to quickly adopt to this kind of changes. So we should never stay back if we get to know this kind of stuff. So definitely we have to learn it, and we have to get adopted to the recent trends. That's how we can sustain in the market, or else again it will be a threat here. Right. So now let's again read this part. See this. That's so it all started in the early 2020. See this in 2022. What happened? Amazon made a big decision of replacing human editors with the basic AI system in 2002, and arguably led the way in showing the business how AI could be utilized. That is nothing but, see this, I think you might have read about this news in newspapers, and even today in a lot of news, a lot of human layoffs is happening. Why? Because so if the process, if it is something repeated, so that repeated process, it will be taken care by this missions. What are the sorts of some repeated process? If you say, now what exactly this Tesla is trying to do? Tesla is trying to automate the process of driving, right? Self-driving cars. Now what human is trying to do, if I'm just giving one start point and the end point, if I'm just booking a Ola cab, he will come to the location, he'll pick me up, he will deliver, he will drop me at the destination. And again, this process is something routine. Let it be only the driver is getting changed, but this process is not getting changed. Repeated process. So this process need to be automated. Tesla comes up with a new car and they just released it in the market there, and everything they are trying to connect with respect to voice assistance and with respect to mobile assistance and everything. So the car is coming up. If I can just relax it. This is going to drop me at the right place. And now again, I wanted to say this surveillance cameras we can think of. So early period of times, now security need to be hired and he has to sit in front of the ATM centers, or 24/7 there should be a security over there. Now most of the ATM centers, we don't have the securities. Why? Surveillance cameras has been fixed up. And humans, they are a sophisticated beings. Why I'm saying the sophisticated beings? Because humans, I need good rest. 8 hours I can work. Post 8 to 9 hours, if I'm working in the office, I'll always look at the time. Hey, when this time will hit 5:30, because 5:30, that's when I have to leave my office. So I will always start looking into my time, because I do have a lot of other schedules apart from my work in a regular basis. So now human beings do have a lot of other works, not only with respect to the task, but if I'm able to give this task to machine 24/7, it will be working it, and only one time investment, and I have to maintain it properly. So, and even if you take for example this BPO call centers, and again the job what I've from where I've started my career. So that job is all about customers will just give a call to the customer care, and basically we will be having only 10 to 15 different issues, and we will be sorting down all these issues to the customers. So now we will empathize the customer, saying that, hey, this is what happened here. Well, let me try to help you out, and we will try to send one engineer to your place. He will be fixing that particular problem to you. In this way, we will be tracing a ticket, and engineer will visit the spot. A lot of things is going to happen over there. So the problem here is nothing but this job. What I have done is something routine. Anybody can do it. So this job has already been replaced by a bot. Now, what is a bot? If you're just calling to any customer care, this credit card customer cares. Now, what they are doing is nothing but this bot has been automated. Now, a bot is speaking to the humans. Now, a bot will say whether you want, whenever you give a call to this customer care, it is going to say whether you wanted to close the loan, hey, press 1, or if you wanted to pay the loan amount, press 2, and what you wanted to do. So in this way, it will look for our voice. Based on that, it will be performing the regular tasks. So now there is no customer care support executive. Machine has already taken place. So now what we have to think is nothing but replacing human editors with basic AI machine will only happen if you are into a job of routine job. If it is something routine, just think whether your job is it a routine job or not. If it is a routine job, definitely not now. Maybe going down the line, definitely that will be replaced by, maybe not in our century, but maybe in the future, people are working on it. Definitely it will be replaced by the machines. So just think about it. If you are into that particular routine job, try to make a shift, or try to be adapted to the new changes, and try to learn about the skills and try to shift your career. That will definitely help you, not only with respect to your money, also you can sustain in the market. You will be good in your thought process and everything. So only this happen. We don't need to get scared. Why? Because whenever we are reading this news in the newspaper, hey, a lot of layoffs is happening. This IT jobs is getting laid off. Yes, it will be laid off if you're just sitting in the bench, and if you're just doing the routine job again and again and again. Definitely your company, because from you, what benefit I'm going to get you? Let's say here I'm able to have let's say Jessica is available. Now, let's say Jessica is opening up one business. Now, Jessica is opening up a business. Now, if let's say Jessica hired Yash. Now, Yash, if he's not working well, if he's just sitting, coming here, and if he's just looking into some LinkedIn profile, and he wanted to read some news. So, reading some news, and that's not why Jessica is paying monthly 60,000 to Yash. Yash need to definitely work on whatever the projects is, and regularly he need to update to Jessica what everything has been done. So what value we are going to give to the company, that is something important. So if you're not able to give it, definitely that layoff is going to be happen and we will be one among them. But in case if you're on the other side of giving a human intelligence to a machine, artificial intelligence is all about transferring human intelligence to a machine. So again, I will be speaking about it. But when we are on the side of transferring human intelligence to a machine, how our jobs will get saturated. So we have to think about that and we have to take some appropriate actions. All right, hope that makes sense. Now, just think about it. In 2002, Amazon made this big decision. Why? Because that's a routine job that now it has been replaced by machines. Now in 2011, see this, this is a big invention. Apple introduced Siri to the world's first voice-based conversational interface, which catalyzes the waves into best voice assistant. Now we are able to use this, what is that? Apple mobile phones. Now, hey Siri, what is the temperature outside? Hey Siri, what movie is the best now? Hey Siri, what movie is running in this particular theater? Now, this machine is speaking to me. How it is speaking to me? It is able to understand the human voice. A human and human, they both are able to understand what we are speaking. Now, you are able to understand what I'm speaking from this side through this microphone, and you are able to understand this point. Human brain is able to context what I'm speaking. In the similar way, Siri is going to understand and it is going to respond to us. How it is happening? We call it as a natural language processing. Again, it is a good invention. So now human and human able to understand it. That artificial, that mission, that human and human, how they are able to learn the same thing I just given to the missions. How human need to give that mission to intelligence to a mission. So in 2016, AI moved to the next level capability. That is in 2016, Google's AlphaGo, an AI mission, the beat the world champion of AlphaGo, the world's most difficult level of strategy game, which is 1080 possible outcomes. So the point is nothing but here, it is a very big strategic game which have to take a move. Each and every move need to be carefully taken. If you're just playing a chess game, just if you're missing one small move, again you will be defeated. But in this game, this AlphaGo, try to read about it. So it has 1080 possible outcomes. It's a very difficult game. So now mission defeated a human being again in this particular game. So the point here is nothing but this is based on the study. By 2024, AI, artificial intelligence, will be integral to every part of the business, resulting in the 25% of the overall spend on IT solutions. Now, even I trained a lot of one-on-one. I trained it. I just delivered the training program to the director of a company who was working in US. She's from supply chain industry. So when I asked her, hey, why you wanted to learn this data science, artificial intelligence when you are a director of a company? And she told me that now in my company already AI-related solutions is already happening here. Now I wanted to know all these techniques, how it is working, so that I can speak to the clients and I can help them to understand what AI solutions I can give to them in their businesses. So the point here is nothing but all the businesses today in the market, they are slowly migrating towards this artificial intelligence. So now we all are at the right time. It is not 2024 now, but if that's the time, most of the people have already learned this data science at that particular time. Now we are still at 2022. So it is the right time for you all to learn the skills and work on some projects and project it to the companies and get some good jobs. And slowly you will be adapted to this kind of industries what we are in now. So this is all about artificial intelligence, and the major deliverable what I'm trying to explain here. Let me stop sharing the screen. It is nothing but artificial intelligence. It is already there in the market since 1950s. It's something we are getting to know about it by a lot of advertisements which humans are making it. So now if you're able to see that, if you're able to at least invest our time or our money or whatever it is, if you're able to learn well, definitely it is going to be very much useful for in the upcoming years. So able to understand what I'm saying? Siddharth said, I watched a series. It's named as Raised by Wolves. In that series, there was some robots who can call this android, and they look like human beings. They have human. Yes, it's possible, Siddharth. Great. All right. So, how do you feel? Is a session? Is it interesting or is it boring? Or are you able to come up with my pace? What do you say? Let's go. Yes, Vara. Very nice. Wonderful. then. Great. All right. Nilay, all the contents, whatever I'm just displaying it here, everything it will be given to you. No worries on that. But in case if you wanted to take some notes while the content is getting delivered, you can take it. Wonderful, Nilay. Too much interesting. Good to know about it. So once we start the learning sessions after this, can we have interactive sessions, sir? All right, Kanya. Thank you so much. Feeling this session is very interested in learning new something. Okay, great, Pranav. Way of lecture is great, sir. Thanks, Sai Kumar. All right. So hope everyone, it's all about your mindset. So I think you all are giving your best efforts to focus on this lecture. That's why I think you are able to get it. And Ayan, will AA increase unemployment? Yes. If it is routine, if you're not upgrading ourselves, definitely a lot of unemployment will come. That's why we are here to learn and upgrade ourselves. Suman finding interest in the subject of AI. Wonderful, great. Viramala, it is very interesting. Great, the way you deliver it. Thanks, Abdul. Sai Kumar, what is the unemployment of AI? AI, lot of learners, again, getting into artificial intelligence jobs and everything, it is pretty challenging now. But if you're able to give your good time, I would say 6 to 9 months time. If you're able to give 6 to 9 months time, and in one day, if you're able to give 3 to 4 hours a day, that should help you out. Definitely my learners are getting placed with a good pay. One of my previous learner who's from mechanical engineering domain, he learned for almost 6 to 7 months, 6 to 8 months, I think so. He got into one company. As a fresher, he got a package of 8.2 LPA. And another learner, she's from civil background. She invested somewhere around 6 to 7 months with ExcelR again, and she got a package of 6.5 LPA. And another learner who had 11 years of career gap, and again, she was also under my program, under my guidance. So she got placed with Wipro with 7 LPA. So there are a lot of learners who are making it, but the only thing is time period. I will say it is a marathon race. It's not like if you're learning Java and everything, within 2 months, 2 to 3 months, you can get into the job. But if it is something with respect to artificial intelligence, the time duration, it will be pretty higher. But if you're patiently waiting, I would say it is a 3P formula. One is, the first P is you have to practice. Second P is you have to have patience. Third thing is you have to persevere. So 6 to 8 months time, it's not a small timing. It's more than half a year. You have to definitely give your best time here to work on the stuffs. All right. Omar, will the course be machine learning focused or focused on data analysis mission? So this course will be focused on machine learning program here. Omkar. Nilay, sir, US supports AI as they have employee shortage, but in India, I'm not getting into the discussion, Nilay. The AI improvement was. Okay, difference between, yes, the next part is that, Jessica, I'll be coming to that. Sakshi, is there any fees of your course? So regarding course fees and everything, Sakshi, you can get in touch with the team. I think Shruti is there, an ExcelR team is there. You can get in touch with them. What is the stepwise approach to reach AI? What preparation? Yes, I will be sharing that, Jessica, in a while. Thanks, Kriti. Yes, Jessica, I think Jessica is having a lot of questions here. So then Amit, yes, I will be getting into it. Fine. So now we all got to understand that here, how exactly this AI is not something available today. It's already there in 1950s. Now, most of your questions which I'm able to see is nothing but what is the difference between artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning. So now we are able to see that's the right question here. So now we are able to see a lot of jargons today in the market: artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning, natural language processing. What are they? There are a lot of jargons which are able to see in the market. Now, what is the difference? Is there any difference between all these things, or is there any similarities between all these terms? We have to understand that particular first. So now let me share this. And I will be answering to that question in a while. So see this. Let me share you the other screen. 1 minute. See this. There are different terminology differences available. Srinivas, Sanzari, Munja. I think I will be giving, if you wanted to speak, I'll just give you some time, maybe post delivering this lecture. You can note down all your questions, because if I'm just giving time to answering all your questions, again, it will take a lot of, maybe last 15 to 20 minutes, I will give some time and you can speak to me. Okay. Fine. So now let me share the screen. See this, there are a lot of terminology differences. Just take a look on it. Terminology differences. So we are able to have artificial intelligence, machine learning here, deep learning, natural language processing, and also data science. So what exactly these terms are, we need to understand first. Now, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is nothing but feeding human intelligence into computers or machines. We call it as artificial intelligence. That is nothing but the name itself says artificial intelligence. So something which I've just told you, that is human. Jessica is having an intelligence, right? Let's say Jessica is having a kid post marriage. Now, what would Jessica do? Jessica, whatever the intelligence she's having in her mind, she would try to feed into the child. Now, when the child is growing up, again, Jessica's intelligence also will grow up. And again, so according to that, Jessica's kid will also get trained with that kind of steps. Now, a human is transferring a human's intelligence to another human. That's a human transferring, human way of learning. Now, a human, let's say for an application, let's say here, I'm just visiting an application like this. Let's say I'm visiting one application that is, what is that? Yes, there is one application here. Okay, it's taking time. Let's take it. All right, let me then get into something like carvalley.com. I think you should have seen this. So now there is something called as carvalley.com. Now, what is this? And I've seen somewhere use partial English. So since this training is completely dedicated with English, I'm preferring with only one language, English, not other language, so that we all can get it more. So manufacturing year, let's say, before buying a car, what is the car that we wanted to buy? Let's say it's the second-hand car. So now let me click on it. Let's say I'm focusing on buying 2007 model, and manufacturing month is, let's say, March month. Make is, let's say I want to go with Honda. Model, let's say it is city, and version, let's say it is this version. I wanted to get it from, let's say, Mumbai, and the owners, let's say from first owner, I want to get it. Kilometers driven, I'm good with 50,000. Okay, check value. Let me click on check value. Now, if you see manufacturing year, let's say here I'm able to have Pratiksha. Now, let's say Pratiksha wanted to buy one used car, or she wanted to know what is the price of this particular car. So that is 2007 model Honda City Z, is it? And this is the model she wanted to buy it. Now, before buying it, what she would be doing is nothing but she will be giving a call to the salesperson from from one sales company to the another sales company. So a lot of ventures. So she will be giving a call to them, and she will try to understand what is the price of the car. Now, this is a very time-consuming task for me, because trying to refer their blogs and taking the numbers and suggesting with the friends and everything is a very time-consuming task. Now I have to reduce this particular timeline. So for that, what I'm trying to do, there is one website called carvalley.com. Now, if I'm just giving here, let me just fill in some applications. Okay, this is some details which I wanted to deliver. Now, if I'm clicking on check value, see this. right price guide. So fair condition car price is 1.81 and good condition car price is 1.94. So if you're planning to buy this 2007 model, and with respect to this these kind of metrics whatever we have given, the price would be between 1.81 to 1.94. So this would be the recent price range if you're getting a car in this particular price. So that should be fine. Now you got to know about it. Now, do you think a human is sitting behind this check value button and giving this figure? Is there any human sitting behind and giving this figure? What do you say? Yes or no? No. So what is happening here now? But definitely this is a web application, right? So thanks for responding, everyone. This is a web application. Now this web application, behind this check value button, a human had given us intelligence here after reading all these patterns. Hey, this right car price range should be this should be the price range. Accordingly, the price range target is going to be given. Now, machine is learning all these patterns, and accordingly, see this, if I'm just giving 1,50,000, it is getting changed 1.77 to 1.9. So machine is reading this particular pattern, machine learns the pattern, and it is just giving me the prediction how exactly that numbers are. So this is what artificial intelligence is all about. Now if a human, if he is just looking into all the things, he would also give a rough figure. Now that human intelligence has already been fed into this web application, trying to make everything connected. Now once I click on the check value button, this is able to give me the right figure. So this is one sort of artificial intelligence. Now here, let's say there is another website which I'm trying to show to you. I think it's not getting opened up. All right, let it getting opened up. But the point here is nothing, but that's what this working on programmed API. Yes, and again, behind that scene also, we would be having some sort of intelligence. We will be learning about what sort of intelligence we are going to give it. By the end of the program, you will be getting to know about one stuff. What is an intelligent I meant by? So artificial intelligence, nothing but just feeding human intelligence into computers or machines. We call this an artificial intelligence. But this artificial intelligence I mentioned, it is not standalone. What is this not standalone? You will be getting it in a while. Now let's get into machine learning. Machine learning, it's nothing but ML is nothing but we call it a machine learning. Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence which deals with learning the patterns from the historical data. So what is the historical? What to learn? Let's say purchase behavior, car pricing details, identifying similar groups of customers. How to learn using some machine learning algorithms. What is an algorithm? It is a way of learning the pattern with the help of some mathematical equations. So again, we will be getting into what is this mathematical equations, how it is getting learned deeply into the program. But here the point is nothing but here machine need to learn it, and automatically without human support, it need to make a prediction. That's what the game at the end of the day. So now car pricing details. So now if you're identifying similar groups or customer, now if you're getting into Amazon, if you're trying to buy any products, if you try to go for a checkout page, and if you're clicking on any product, this is going to say similar customers has purchased these products also. How it is saying that? So it is just saying that based on your purchase behaviors, it learned your purchase behavior, and it is just giving you a display message or the products which are the similar products. So now if it is giving the same products, no matter, let's say Monday, here I'm able to see let's say here I'm able to say Ali. Now Monday Ali is looking for some white color sneakers. So let's say your Amazon is just trying to give you some white color sneakers in the other brand and everything. And Tuesday, let's say 1 week later, he's just looking for some black color shirt. Now again, the next week, if the machine, if it is trying to give him the same white color sneakers as a recommendation, it is not something good. Now the next week, he's trying to look for something like a black color belt. Now again, if it is just giving him the same suggestion like white color sneaker, what is the point of giving this recommendation? So now our human mind, our learning pattern or our interest is getting changed with respect to time. Based on that, machine automatically need to learn it, and it need to give the prediction. So machine learning is all about learning the patterns from the historical data, and it need to make a prediction, or it need to give a suggestion. Now, if you are visiting to some, let's say some jewelry shops, let's say we are just pointing it out to the salesman. Hey, can you just pick that jewelry for me, that small studs which I'm looking for? We just got one small studs. Hey, do you have any similar studs like this, which this is my preference. Do you have something like that? Now, this the preferred items it's getting displayed to you. It's nothing but what a human is facing another human, and he's just giving you some sort of suggestions. Why can't you try with that? Now, that's what the same thing machine is trying to do, artificial intelligence. So in order to implement all this particular part, we need artificial intelligence. Now, artificial intelligence, as I said, AI is not standalone. And here, we can implement machine learning with artificial intelligence. That is, here I'm having again, let's say, Sansari is there. Now, Sansari is let's say, is a human, right? So can I separate Sansari from human being? What do you say? Can I separate Sansari from human being? What do you see? No. So human being is nothing but a main class, right? And within that class, we are having Sansari. So in a similar way, artificial intelligence is nothing but a main class. All right. So machine learning is a subset. You can't separate artificial intelligence from the machine learning. So that's the same point here I just mentioned. Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. AI is not standalone. So if I wanted to say Sansari is a human, but firstly I need to have a main class as human being. So within that, I can just take everybody into that particular class. So artificial intelligence, that's what I said, it's not standalone. We can say artificial intelligence with machine learning. All right. And it is a way of learning the pattern with the help of math. Algorithm is nothing but just a mathematical equation. What is that mathematical equation? We need to learn about machine learning algorithms, lot of algorithms. We call it as a linear regression. We have logistic regression, decision trees, random forest, k-nearest neighbors, support vector machines, gradient boosting algorithm, extreme gradient boosting algorithm, light gradient boosting algorithms. We are having support vector machines. So in this way, we are having a lot of machine learning algorithms here. Again, this program is not focusing on this machine learning. We are not focusing more on machine learning part. This linear regression algorithm, we are not focusing on that, but we will be focusing on some advanced algorithm more than this. That's what we are focusing with respect to this 20 days of program. But in case if you wanted to learn what are the algorithms available, I will be giving you the names. Maybe you can try to go with self-learning stuff if you want it, if you are good with it, or you can enroll into this any program with ExcelR, or let it be whatever the program is. If it is with ExcelR, I will be teaching you, but if not, I will be giving you the coordinates. You can try to learn self-learning as well. Okay. So machine learning is nothing but it supports, the major point to be noted is nothing but it supports structured data, that is data in a tabular column. So we have to have the data in a tabular column, that is rows and column format. If you're able to have the data in the tabular column, we can implement that particular problem statement with machine learnings. Now, deep learning. What is this particular deep learning? Deep learning is nothing but deep learning is again a subset of machine learning, which deals with the learning the pattern from the historical data, images and videos. The point is nothing but machine learning cannot handle your image and video related data types. What are the applications with image and video related data types? As I said before, your surveillance camera, it need to look into that, it need to look into the video, it need to so it's a 24/7, right? So it need to operate 24/7. So if it is turning off, then again it will not record that. So we need to have a proper footage 24/7. It need to get recorded. So for that, we have to capture this images of this number plates and everything. So that is a video. It is an images. That's what it is happening here. Now, can my machine learning, can it work well over there? No, it can't do. So in order to deal with images and videos and also the structured data, we are getting into deep learning. So let's say to a mission, I'm just let's say we are going in front of the scanner. Let's say our facial application. We are in our mobile phones. We are having that facial recognition scanner, right? So we are able to show our face, and based on that, it is getting opened up. How it is getting opened up? It is a deep learning algorithm which is placed behind your mobile phones and based face unlock. So it is trying to understand your facial features. Based on that, it will just unlock your mobile phone. So let's say if it is something if it is a mobile phone of Sanzari, and if Nandini, if she's showing her face to Sanzari's mobile phone, it will never get opened up. Why? Because the facial features, it will never get read by this particular mobile phone. So that is pretty much important. How it has been done? It is done with respect to some deep learning algorithms. All right. So that's what the point. And again, can you separate deep learning from artificial intelligence? No. Why no? Because a human and human, we can see each other, and we are able to say whether it is Sanzari or whether it is Prakash or whoever it is. I can just make a difference if I'm seeing them once. That's a human intelligence. My brain records that. So now in the similar way, with respect to deep learning algorithms, I can teach my machine, hey, this is Sansare, this is Pratiksha, this is Ali. In this way, I can just teach my machine artificial intelligence. I can't separate deep learning from artificial intelligence. All right, so deep, that's why I just mentioned. So the major point is nothing but outer circle, you can just think of artificial intelligence. Inner circle, you can think of machine learning. Again, within an inner circle, you can think of deep learning. Now, natural language processing. Natural language processing, again, it is a part of deep learning. It deals with learning the patterns from the text data. Now, what is the text data? Here, let's say you are trying to send a mail to your managers. And when you're opening up your email, when you're typing that up, hey, hello, hope you are. Automatically, it's just giving a prediction, doing well. And whenever you're going into LinkedIn, you're getting a message, how are you? Automatically, that's what the message that you received it. Automatically, LinkedIn will suggest you some messages. So you can just click on some messages, automatically that will be sent, that will be forwarded to them. How it is happening, how machine is reading it, natural language processing. Because again, a human and human, if someone is telling me, hello, John, how are you doing? And then another, what I would speak, I'm doing fantastic. How about you? That's what the next question, how I would ask. Or maybe some other person can ask, I'm doing great. Or how about you? And what you're up to. So in this way, the way how we respond, it will be different, like 3 to 4 patterns we have. So we are giving that intelligence to a machine. And see, some applications I just mentioned, word prediction. What are the word prediction? What should be the next word that it need to occur in a sentence? Sentence prediction. I'm just typing, let's say, hope you're doing well. How about you? That is the next sentence. Sentence prediction. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis, nothing but humans. If I'm just speaking in a very, this training program is a little bit boring. I'm not good to attend this section. This John is coming and speaking anything. I'm not able to match up with his pace. I'm fed up with this kind of program. That's what, let's say, this is the reviews that you're giving it to me. Let's take it in that particular way. So now, sentiment. Again, ExcelR wanted to understand how exactly learners are taking the contents. Are they happy with the contents? Or how about it? So they want to understand sentiment analysis. Human and human can know about it. Now, machine wanted to know what is the sentiment of this machine wanted to know about it. So in this way, machine can look into the emotions and it can just give us the emotion figure. So grammar corrections, maybe if you are incorporated this Grammarly into your Google Chrome, it will just underline with a green color marker. And if you make any grammar mistakes, it will be correcting it as. Because if there is an English teacher near to us, she will be correcting, hey, this is a present continuous tense, what you have written. So she will be correcting our English statements. So human and human can do that. Artificially, I'm just trying to give it. Grammarly came into the picture. So these are all the things which we are able to see. Artificial intelligence, it's not standalone. Machine learning is incorporated with artificial intelligence, but machine learning's limitation is nothing but it can deal with respect to only structured data. Deep learning is all about, it will look into images and videos. It can do some automations with respect to that. Natural language, the major automation with respect to some text related data. So now data science is nothing but, see this, data science, it is just an intersection of analysis, prediction, and automation, but not complete analysis, not complete prediction, not complete automation. It is just an intersection part. So it is, see, this very important term. It is just an intersection. So you can give this particular figure here. Let me make it. It is an intersection of, analysis, prediction, and automation, but not complete analysis, not complete this, but not complete analysis, not complete prediction, not complete automation. It is just intersection. So that is nothing but, if I'm saying data science is all about data analysis, then what is data analysis, right? If I'm saying data science is all about prediction, so we can't say that, because then what is artificial intelligence? So we can say data science, it is just an intersection. We will do data analysis. we will do some sort of predictions, and we will be doing some sort of automations. It is just an intersection of all these three. We call this a data science. Again, data science is not an or standalone. So this data science and artificial intelligence, these two terms are pretty similar if you look onto this thing. But machine learning, deep learning, and natural language processing, we can make some sort of differences with respect to machine learning, deep learning, and natural language processing. But data science and artificial intelligence, these two terms are a bit similar, we can say about it. If you wanted to make one complete difference, we can say data science with related to stuff, we can say it is more about prediction, but artificial intelligence speaks more about automation. That's the only differentiating factor if you wanted to highlight it. But most of the other stuffs, whatever we are dealing with artificial intelligence and data science, they are pretty same. So these are all the differences with respect to machine learning, deep learning, and natural language processing. Machine learning deals with structured data. Deep learning deals with unstructured data, that is images and videos. Natural language processing deals with your text related data, and your artificial intelligence and data science, these two terms are pretty similar. And artificial intelligence speaks more only about automations, and data science speaks more about prediction. Got my point? Jessica, is it clear? Which algorithm is accurate? We can't say that, Jessica. It will depend based on the problem statement. We have to try it out. If I'm saying, hey, random forest is accurate, then why we have to learn about other algorithms? Just think once. Based on the problem statement, the data set size, we have to decide it. Sure, Shruti, I'll be informing that. Great, Jagdish. Thank you so much. So, Nilay, a bit hard to understand all in one, but got the point. Great, Nilay. Wonderful, Krishna. Hari, is machine have access to data in ML? Not getting your question, Ali. Yes, hi, Charan. You will be getting an internship opportunity from ExcelR. Yes. Vara Prasad, you didn't tell me yet. What is your question, Vara? Sorry, I missed it. Jessica, I haven't used AutoCAD there. Sorry to say that. Nanjam, why it is difficult to learn artificial intelligence because of its algorithm? I'm not saying it is difficult, Nanjam. It will take time consuming. A lot of time it will be there, and you will learn lot of from the mistakes. You will be learning it. If you think it is anything, if it is difficult, yes, it will be obviously difficult. But if your mindset, if you're making your mindset, okay, let it be whatever it is, I'm going to learn it. It's all about how we are training our brain. So that's how it works. Nothing is difficult in the world. Even I'm from electronics and communications. I just mugged up the programming language. But when I started learning slowly, I just invested a lot of times. And even I took almost 1.5 years to learn the context all about this. Even still, I'm learning it. I'm still a learner here. I'm not a pro in programming or here. Still, I'm in the learning phase. But whatever I learn, I tried to make sure I would try to give my best to you to make sure you also got the content. So if you're enrolling into the ExcelR program, then whatever I learned within 1.5 years, I can deliver within 3 months. So the major reason why we have to enroll into a program is nothing but you will get a mentor within a short span of time. You will be learning most of the steps. That's it. Great, Krishna. Wonderful. Vara, shall BSc data science students eligible for company? BSc data science students eligible for company job. But today in the market, BSc data science student, yes, already have completed data science, right? But today in the market, I'm just seeing a lot of eligibility criteria itself, BE or BTech. That's what I'm seeing. But yes, it is there. So we have to search a lot for that. But mostly the basic qualification is any BTech, BE or BTech. Suchitra, sir, we can get any job opportunity after complete. Lot of opportunities available, Suchitra. Even if you after completion of the course, if you're coming to me, I can send you a lot of requirements, job requirements. But the point is nothing but our means it's not like you are enrolled in the course, you will get a job. That's not the thing here. After enrolling into the job, you have to prepare your mind. Let it be what difficulty level it is, 6 to 9 months time. If you're giving time, you will get paid off. Or else, because whatever the things, some topics it will be a bit easy for us to understand. Some topics it will take time. Maybe you have to watch the things again and again and again until you get familiarized with it. All right. So now let me give you the last part. See this. Let me give you this too. So how we are going to take this program. Let me share my screen. So this will be our roadmap, complete roadmap, what I'm going to deliver for, which I'm delivering for my AA batch learners with ExcelR. So firstly, we will understand the difference between artificial intelligence, data science, what we are delivered. And then we will get into Python programming part. Okay, so here itself we'll be spending 2 days of time, and then we will be getting into pandas library. Again, we'll be spending 2 days of time, and 1 day we'll be spending for matplotlib and seaborn. So this part I will be giving I will be giving more priority here, because this is a very base. It's a base need to understand. So this I will be learning it. And post that we will be getting into statistics. So statistics we will be studying for 2 days. Okay, so this descriptive statistics we'll be learning it, and here we'll be taking one topic and we'll be understanding it. And then with respect to machine learning, this machine learning part, these are all the topics. If you see supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning, let me zoom a bit. Within supervised learning, we are having classification and regression. Again, with respect to whether it is a parametric model or a non-parametric model, I'm having these many algorithms: linear regression, logistic regression, regularization techniques, decision trees, random forest, data boost, gradient boosting. So these are all the list of algorithms which is available. But these are not the list of the algorithms which is only available. So we are having hundreds of algorithms which is in machine learning. But here I will be showing you one script how this machine learning will work. If it is a program, since it's a 3 months, we can spend a lot of time. What is the theory behind each and every algorithm? We can spend a lot of time here. But with respect to machine learning, only 1 day we are going to spend here to make you understand how exactly machine is going to learn the patterns, how it is going to make a prediction. That's what we will be learning for 1 day. And again, within unsupervised learning, we are not going to get into in this program, because machine learning mostly will be basically with ExcelR, we are having 2 different programs. One is data science program separately, and artificial intelligence program separate. 2 different programs they are having it. So if it is a data science program, mostly here machine learning will be focused more. If it is an AA program, deep learning topics, it will be focused more. So here, these are all the topics in case if you're not ready to invest your money to learn from ExcelR. But I'm just giving you the content, so you can find a lot of things available online. You can try your best to learn it from by your own. You can try it out. But in case if it is taking more, you can get into one course and get some good certifications, work in some sort of project that should help you out. Okay, so these are all the machine learning contents. And post that we have to learn about deep learning. Okay, see this. Post that we have to get into, after learning machine learning, we have to get into deep learning. So we will be getting into this artificial intelligence, deep different optimizers, different activation, different loss functions, feed forward network, everything, whatever I mentioned here, we will be getting into it. And this will be the same content which I'll be delivering it for my AA batch learners. Okay, and here I just mentioned something called as auto encoders. So we'll be getting into that particular steps. And then Govind, in a while, I'll be giving some time to raise questions. So after learning this deep learning, then we will be getting into natural language processing. Within natural language processing, we will be learning for 2 days. Then 2 days for natural language processing will be learning it. So these are all just from here you have to start. Text pre-processing, how we can do it. What is this bag of words model, term frequency, inverse document frequency, word to vec model. So these are all the topics that you have to learn with respect to natural language processing. And then after learning this, you have to learn about time series modeling, generative adversarial networks, reinforcement learning. This generative adversarial networks, reinforcement learning, that's not, even if you're not learning it, that's okay. But till this 7th point, you have to start it. So let me do a recap. Firstly, we are going to understand, we had already understood the difference between machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, AI and everything. Then you have to understand the basics of Python programming part. Then you have to understand something called as Python data structures. Then you have to understand Python libraries. Then you have to go for statistics. Then you have to go for machine learning. 6th, you have to go for deep learning. 7th, you have to go for natural language processing. 8th, you have to go for this time series modeling. So if you're learning, and then the last 2 topics are something optional. If you're learning this particular piece, that should help you out. So this is the roadmap that you have to learn if you wanted to get placed. And tomorrow, while coming tomorrow, I will make sure you're downloading one software. Yes, Mukesh. So make sure you're you need to download one software called as, let me share this. In case if you've already downloaded, that's fine. There is one software called as Anaconda Navigator. Okay, just get into Google. And what is this application is all about? Tomorrow we can spend some time. Get into Google, click on it. Anaconda Navigator download. That is the option. So here you should be having, it is compatible with Windows, Apple, and Linux OS. If it is Windows, directly click on it, or if it is something like Apple or any other OS that you're having it, click on it. It will redirect here. You can download, if it is Windows, download this software and install it. And installation part, everything, whatever the default option is available, you can just click on next. Okay, just you don't need to wait for my command. Whatever the default option it's available, read on it, because I feel everyone are good, you know how to read this basic installation softwares and everything. Whatever the basic options available, you don't need to change anything. Just check it, enable the checkbox if there is any, and agree to all the terms and conditions. Make sure you're installing all this particular software tomorrow. But in case if you're not installing it, again, tomorrow I'm not going to spend more time here, because I would like to give this 20 days of program, most of the stuffs, whatever I'm delivering it for the data science and AI batch learners. So let's not try to take more time in installing the software, but make sure you're installing this Anaconda Navigator software and come back tomorrow. That should be fine. In case if you do not, if you're struggling to download, try, your internet is with your hand, try to do this as a homework and come back tomorrow. That should be great. Okay, Anaconda Navigator is a software name. Any other Python 3.9, any other different IDs is not required, Amit. So if you're downloading Anaconda Navigator, make sure it is downloading the recent version of Python. I think the recent version is 3.10, that will be downloaded. You can find a lot of video instructions if you want. If you're struggling to download, you can find a lot of video instructions available online. You can go through that. But this will not take too much of time. Installation part, it will take maybe 10 to 15 minutes, 10 maximum 10 minutes time. Make sure you're downloading that. Okay. Abdul, I'm not supposed to share my personal details, Abdul, sorry. Yes, Pavani, we can use it. And whatever the other ID support and everything, we will be discussing that tomorrow. So today, let me share this topic. I'm not sure whether you got this point or not. So these are the topics for today. Let me share this. So I think this is the agenda, what we are going to have in day one. And tomorrow also we are going to learn this. So day one, we are going to spend, we understood how exactly AI got into the market, industrial revolution, from there we started. And then we understood a lot of terminology differences which is available, like artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning, NLP. What are the differences between this? And also we have seen the roadmap of becoming a data scientist or machine learning engineer or data or ML engineer. What is the proper roadmap that we have to learn the things that is only for learning, which I've given, and after learning it, we have to work on the projects. So this is what we have learned today. Tomorrow we will come back and we will learn about why people are from different designations are able to make a career transition into this data science domain, and what is the different IDs, basics of Python programming part we will be working on. Okay, and this is the agenda that we are going to follow for this program, everyday learning program. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days we are going to spend it here in Python programming part. And then in statistics, 2 days of time. Machine learning, one day I'll be taking some time to explain how exactly machine learning algorithm will work. And then this 3 days, see this 4 days, I'm going to take some time to display about why we need deep learning and different backpropagation, different optimizers, how exactly this would work. And then 3 days time, how this image classification is working with respect to CNN, we'll be learning it. And then what are the direction algorithms we have, we will be learning this. And image pre-processing part, we will be learning it. So these are all the topics which I have just devised, and accordingly, according to your learning pace, I will be taking it. Okay, I'll try to make sure most of the contents which I devised here, it will be delivered, and accordingly, with respect to your pace, how you're learning it, it will be great. Vara Prasad, yes, you're eligible. Vara. 64 based on your sound, it's 64 or 32, anything should be fine. Sorry if I missed if your questions, maybe if you have missed any questions, maybe tomorrow I'll try to answer it. The time is 8:54 now. So Shruti, 1 minute. Sure, Nilay, I'll be doing it. The only software to download is Anaconda Navigator. Okay, that should be great. Thanks, Jessica. Okay, 1 minute. Yes, Mukesh. And just give a minute. Shruti, I think I read your message, but it had gone somewhere. I'm trying to find out. And I hope everybody got the attendance link here. Make sure you're doing the submission. Shruti, I think I missed your message. Can you unmute and speak to the learners? If possible, or else I'll try to find. So tomorrow it will be a same timing, and it is a repeated meeting basically. So tomorrow, the way how you enrolled into this training program, the same way you can enroll it here. Yes, Mukesh. So yes, Saicharan, you can use Google Colab. Tomorrow I'll be speaking more about it. Amit, we can practice after the session. So this is my request to you. Please cover all the things that you have shown. I'll try my best, Amit. Even today, I tried to deliver within 2 hours. I think I have done that part. Giruba, WhatsApp group is not encouraged, Giruba, in case that's why all the materials, whatever given, it will be given as a PowerPoint to you all. It will be accessible tomorrow. Okay. 4 GB RAM, yes, for learning it should be fine. Yes. And so what other languages used in Python? So basically there are other languages like Python and R. These two languages are used widely in this world, artificial intelligence world. But how to choose between different programming languages? Basically Python and R, that's what it is. That's what it is used here. R programming language is basically used for performing data analytics, for more about predictive analytics, and that's for creating some dashboards, mostly for data analytics. We can say data analysis. We can say that's what this R programming language is useful. But Python, it can do data analytics and also automation. So Python is more about automation, and R is more about data analysis. So since we are focused on, as a data scientist, we are focused on automating stuffs, we are choosing Python and we are learning. That's how we are choosing Python. All right, Mukesh. So tomorrow, make sure you're joining with the same link in the same page, the way how you joined today. So that should be great. And Mukesh, do you have anything to share? You can take it now. And thanks for joining, everyone. I hope you all understood and learned something new today. And that's it. Take care. So have a good night. Let's meet tomorrow. All right. Take care, everyone.